Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, the moment you've all been waiting for. The Boulder build has made it to T4. This is huge news for me, at least. This has put a big smile on my face. Elias has finally been down. This fight is a nightmare in all proportions. If you are not at the exact level you're supposed to be doing it at, this shit is a nightmare on all levels. I hated it. And to be honest, the fight isn't that bad. The build hinders me a lot in it because the build is not meant for boss fights. If you don't know, if you didn't watch the last video, I have currently cooked up a Boulder build. There was a legendary that put Boulder as a core skill, and it is my only damaging ability as of this moment. Everything else is to buff that ability. The companions are there so that their companion legendary to buff core abilities is active. Everything else around me is there just to buff my ability. Like, everything is just based around this one singular boulder, fortifying companions to increase the damage of the singular move. And I've been enjoying it a lot. It's really fun and enjoyable to watch enemies fly away from you and die a slow and painful death. No one can argue differently. The problem is, because bosses can't be moved, they are CC immune, you can only stagger them, and only then can I do a chunk of damage to their health bar. But only then. Every other point is a small sliver of health that escapes their grasp. This fight is a saddening one because he has a lot of damage, a lot of one hits. If you misplace yourself not on full HP, you will take a fat L. The biggest problem for me is the succubuses. They are a fucking nightmare. The two other spawns, the giants, as long as you stay away from their fire breathing, they're no problem at all. As long as you just fucking boulder roll all the mini guys, it's no problem at all. The succubuses do not follow you. They do not group, and they have such high damage with their fucking heat-seeking projectiles that they cause a bit of a problem. They do about the same amount of damage that he does, have the same fucking coloring as he does, so I have no clue if it's one of his abilities, a succubus ability, and when there's multiple of them flying at me, I have no choice where to go, what to do. It is a nightmare. Except from that, I think he is a very good core boss to block you from entering before you're ready, even though I still entered before I'm technically ready. So now you'll see Boulder Boy over here roaming around the T4 landscape in the Torment difficulty, wrecking house and moving minions across the map. If you come across a madman if you will, rolling boulders in human form, you can just assume it's me. I'm out there doing silly things. It was just a fun little thing. I'm just really happy to know that I finally downed Elias. This isn't like some big fucking revelation or anything. And like, oh my god, he's done it. It's like, no, but the build stinks. Like, it has things that don't work, things that should work that don't. It is a sad time to be a boulder roller, but the small victories, I wanted to get it out there somewhere. I am the happiest motherfucker right now to know that Elias is no longer in my sights. My next goal, I guess, is the level 80 to Nightmare Dungeon 50 mid-ground kind of angle, because I've seen most people when showing off a build show it off in Nightmare Dungeon 50. Most people when complaining about their endgame build complain around about the level 80s, so I want to get one of these two. These seems to be where the builds go to live and die, and I now need to know where the Boulder build lives or dies. Can it go any further than where it is now? Can I push it any further? Can I go beyond the points of reason with this thing and just keep going until there is nothing left but failure or success? And that's where I stand at the moment. In my free time, I'm just grinding Diablo. The last 3 days was Cyberpunk, so I've not really made that much progress, which is why my level hasn't changed a lot during the last two videos. But Elias is no longer standing with us, and I'm a happy chappy for that. So I'm now in T4 difficulty. I have no clue like where I go from here and how I grind. I'm gonna have to do some research, but just wanted to share this with the guys, the fellas, the groupies, the owlers, the hooters, if you will. That yeah, I'm a happy guy who did the thing that I was supposed to do. Except from that, there's not much else to talk about. I'm just editing Cyberpunk videos, so I'll probably see you in that one. See you in the next video. Peace.